After Grace Slick had retired from rock and roll performing, she declared that, "All rock and rollers over the age of 50 look stupid and should retire." To fans of singers or groups who span the generations, Slick could not be more wrong. Those include fans of the Rolling Stones, one of the most iconic rock ensembles of all time and still rocking the house after 57 years. News that the Stones' North American tour would be postponed has no doubt sent shivers of concern through the group's fan base. The reason was Mick Jagger's undisclosed medical condition, which caused the rocker to send a heartfelt message of apology to disappointed fans. "I hate letting our fans down and I'm hugely disappointed to have to postpone the tour, but I'm looking forward to getting back on stage as soon as I can," Jagger said. Announcement of the postponement came when a report that doctors expect Jagger to make a complete recovery. Mick Jagger is 75. He is extraordinarily controversial. 3 generations have questioned his influence on young people, as they have with fellow bandmate Keith Richards, and rock's music and messages overall. The Stones' reputation for wild partying and their disregard for conventional norms has provided material for an enormous number of psychological and cultural studies, and with reason. It has caused angst, division and discomfort among parents, educators and others. That said, the Rolling Stones also offer what was once the precise opposite of their image, a nostalgic throwback to a bygone time. Millions feel they have grown up with the group and love their music and performance style. Fans and foes alike are frankly amazed that after their roller coaster ride through entertainment, culture and life, the Stones are still able to perform at all. Above all else, the Rolling Stones have been survivors of changing tastes, media access, from The Ed Sullivan Show to social media, and most of all, time. The North American tour was to include a date in Foxborough. To those who related to their music, and for that matter those who did not, they are a part of modern American and global culture whose influence cannot be denied. Grace Slick's attitude toward aging rockers was that most styles of music are suited to enduring from one generation to the next, but rock does not. You can do jazz, classical, blues, opera, country until you're 150, but rap and rock and roll are really a way for young people to get that anger out. It's silly to perform a song that has no relevance to the present or expresses feelings you no longer have. The Rolling Stones, however, give no indication of having built those feelings. Popular predictions within the rock industry that Jagger would be off the stage by 50 are already wrong by a quarter of a century. Popular music is filled with groups that dominated the scene decades ago, only to break up as its members, known as the classic lineup, either sought solo careers, endured acrimonious splits, or, as the years turned to decades, passed away. Many groups return under their familiar name with a composite lineup of old stars and new additions. The Stones are probably the most legendary of these groups. Richards, Jagger and Charlie Watts remain from the original 6-man lineup. Ian Stewart was gone by 1963, a year after the group began. Band founder Brian Jones died at 27 in 1969. Bill Wyman stayed with the group until 1993. Now 82, he has written 7 books, is an accomplished photographer and still performs with his own band. Will the Rolling Stones be back? Jagger says yes. Their fans hope so. Their tour postponement is nonetheless a reminder that time marches on and waits for no man, even if it waits far longer for some, Mick Jagger among them, than Grace Slick might have ever expected.